6, so they're separated by 9.
That's all outside is.
I really should switch to this is a digital ridiculous amount of paper. Hey man.
Thumb drive, give me a thumb drive and be done with it.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks.
Yeah. Unless you're challenged like me, you can't do
You make logs of
this.
The town doesn't print anything.
Not on the laptop. I brought my laptop with me though, but on my phone I still have it with no problem. It's been helpful, but I need other things that it can't
You have
do.
2 days. 2 days.
Like you have to have that. Because it won't read, like remember Rex said, he can read, he can scan something and read it. Well, this one.
No, yeah, I was fine. I got messed up. I had to go to Florida to move my dad.
Right, voice can, right. So you have to go on, you have to actually, even on the one on the laptop. You have to. Yeah, you use that afternoon.
And 4 o'clock
Yeah, you
Wednesday,
can use
someone
someone,
but their flight was
the
canceled.
same is having the voice. You have
So we had to
to.
mad dash run around trying to
Plan
find
to get.
flight for 3 people to get to Florida.
That's what that's what happened.
Out of Boston.
I'm still getting used to it, but I think that's my next step. Might as well pay for that. That's gonna be a lot easier. And it'll start doing stuff that I want it to do. Like, hey, can you do this for me? Like an actual assistant?
Yeah, 24 hours.
Because it's supposed to be an assistant.
Yeah,
Great.
we would have done better. No, we came through New York,
Tell your stuff.
idiot,
I want to do other. I want to go, hey, can you find this? Or can you read this? Because this one can't read it. It won't read anything.
I want to go up, I can read too, go across that, you know.
It won't scan with like imaging or anything. The other one will. But this really voice just transcript or.
When you get set up, just tell me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've learned a lot.
Oh, good. It's not, but you just, you have to, it does explain a lot there.
Based on what they're projecting.
I'm a little slow, because I'm not computer literate, but.
That's why I said.
Like, if it tells me to go to a certain symbol, I can ask it what symbol that is, because I'm that illiterate.
Well, that's why if you have the voice one, you leave it open.
I know.
And ask it what it's doing.
Yeah,
They're
that's
embarrassed.
and that's what I have to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
No, you're right.
I think I can just do the whole X tab open, right? As long as I'm doing
I mean,
everything.
that's my experience. I know, but I don't see.
I'll figure it out.
Freedom.
Yeah, well, not 6 o'clock in the morning.
And vision.
Yeah, but in Washington DC, nobody
Where they're
does.
really trying to do, and I've stepped in there for their resale shop.
You're lucky, they're out by noon
I
then.
have a couple friends who do pick up from there.
Oh, you can do it by 9, okay.
You know, and so, they're having, yeah.
I guess John Doris has somebody else that she's training over our company.
Yeah, but let's face it, she's up in the years, God love her.
She put a lot of time in, I'm sure, I don't know how many years, but
I don't know, I usually just do it.
Really.
I thought it was for anybody that get up and
Yeah, when they're out.
I believe.
listen, I can't have you out another 6 months again. Come on, if you fall down.
About 6. Only 3.
Yeah, it was a long tree. Hey,
Appreciate
you.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order and stand up and pledge allegiance to the flag.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we don't don't have any minutes tonight. All right, go right into roll call. Robert?
Yeah.
Catherine? Michael?
Here.
Crystal?
Here.
Edwina?
Here.
Lynn?
Here.
Jennifer?
Here.
Susan?
Here.
Jonathan?
Present.
Matt?
Here.
And no TJ or Andrea. Okay. Alright, so, first up, tax collector, town clerk.
The big, not really big increase would be the health insurance. When we hire a new person, I have to plan for them to do family. The family plan, which is the most expensive one, I don't know who it will be. It might be a single person, it may not be. The total budget is 2% up. Everything else is just about level funded.
Okay. Lynn?
No questions, thank you though.
Crystal? Susan?
What position's open?
So Tricia's going to retire.
Oh, okay, all right.
Again.
First I did
Please. She's ready. We're looking for a full-time position, so
Okay.
hopefully, yes.
Okay, Michael?
Is that 20K the difference between a single versus a family plan?
Just about, yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Robert?
No.
Catherine?
Yep, just so we're clear, it's like a single person is 15,000 and you're saying the family plan is 20?
Family's around 27.
Oh, okay. And what's a single?
Yeah, it's 40.
Around 13, 14, I believe.
Yeah, a full family plan of 4 is about 44,000 now. Blow your mind. And new,
That's the new amount.
yeah, new
Yeah.
hires pay 20%.
So that's for a family of 4?
Yeah,
Wow. So what's a single?
probably, are you looking it up?
I'm trying to get there, yeah.
It's a fraction of
I keep
that.
getting
They have
error
single
message.
plans, two-person plan, and then a family plan is four people.
So, a single would be around 13,000. That,
Okay.
All set?
Well, yep, I just wanted to make sure I understood.
Edwina?
I'm all set, thank you.
Jennifer?
No questions.
Okay. All right, we'll take it under advisement and we'll go from there.
okay.
Oh, elections.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So, the big increases, we're going from one election in 2025 to 3 next year. That's what the increase is for ballots. The moderated state has gone up. The other increase obviously would be the ballots. We pay for our town ballots, but we also, for the state, 2 state elections, we pay for the coding and stuff. So that's the increase on those. And the other increase for the supplies is they've, because it's an election, we're going to be, out of this budget, we'll be paying for the food that the ballot clerks and everyone has at lunch and dinner. And then also what's in here this year that hasn't been is the audio for Joe Deegan when he does the town meeting. So that's the other increases.
All right, Lynn?
Kelly, you do an excellent job in answering the voters' questions and everything. But the one I keep hearing is they've got an electronic counter and it's electronically going out in the cloud. Is there some way that you could put a signage out there, these are not connected to the internet?
We certainly can put, but we do tell people, I don't hear that very often. Only for the few that don't want, their ballot machine counted. And Katie's very good explaining that, you know,
Yeah,
we're not hooked up to the internet at all.
right,
Yeah.
well, and she expresses that in the beginning of the day, and
Yeah.
if somebody has questions, definitely.
Yeah.
But I just thought maybe some kind of signage might help.
I'll talk to Katie
Yeah.
about that and see
It
what
would
she
be
wants
a
to do.
minor,
Yeah,
a
and
minor
we,
thing,
when we
hopefully.
put up all the other
Yeah.
signage that we have to put up by law, we
yeah,
could definitely put something up and,
yeah.
yeah,
I
I'll
was
talk with
just
Katie.
thinking it might help cut down some of the verbiage
Mhm.
that goes around. Thank you.
You could post the RSA, because it's actually in the law.
Yes.
That says it's illegal for these things to be connected to the internet.
And I will put
Yeah.
that, yeah, I'll let Katie know that was suggested.
Crystal? Susan?
No questions.
Mike?
Where was the videography put into the, which line item, or was it amortized? across
It would
the-
be, maintenance.
Okay, Robert?
No, I'm all set.
Catherine? Edwina? Jennifer?
No questions.
Now, voter registration.
They didn't really spend anything this year, but they're also known to wait and do, do it, submit it at the end of the year, so we just level funded it. It's so small, I don't, if there's a small surplus, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's not a lot of
But
money.
next year, they're gonna have a busier year with 3 elections, so. Okay. Doesn't that one usually go up a little bit because of the 3 elections? It is, but it's such a small budget, we can absorb that in the general operating budget, so we just.
I don't ever remember a
Yeah.
year that put
Yeah.
in for more than like $1,000, I
Right.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right, so we level funded it. Okay. All right, Lynn?
No questions, thank you.
Crystal?
Nope.
Susan?
No questions.
Michael?
No questions.
Robert?
All set.
Catherine?
Okay.
Edwina? Jennifer?
All set.
Okay. All right, selectmen's budget.
So we have a 66% increase in cost due to having the board go to 5. That won't start though until March, so I used the ballpark figure here, but I think that'll be pretty close.
But you only budgeted from March to December.
Right, so that's why the differences came in at 49%.
Right.
Because I ballparked it from March on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Lynn?
No questions, thank you.
Crystal? Susan?
No questions.
Michael?
No questions.
Robert?
No, all set.
Catherine? Edwina?
All set.
Jennifer?
All set.
Legal. So I'll just take that, Joe. Legal, we're gonna be close to expending 100,000 this year. We've had several cases. We've had police department, legal business, we've had zoning, we've had VTLA, we've had frivolous lawsuits filed. You're gonna see if you flip into the packet Matt gave you. This is just an example, where there were 16 frivolous motions filed against the town, and we have to pay to answer every one of these things. So like I said in the meeting way back, you can sue a ham sandwich, and this just proves it. And we have more of that stuff going on, so people enjoy wasting taxpayer money. And we have to have money in the line to fund it. Zoning enforcement, fortunately, people are complying. We just had 2 big cases over on Moose Ridge, 5 and 30, going on for decades. People complained about them. We finally closed them out. They actually cleaned them up. I mean, these places were hellholes. We didn't have to go through the whole enforcement through the court. They ended up, this was what, how long was Moose Ridge say? That's 4 years?
Yeah.
4 years on one, 2.5 on another one. Just working with them to get it, but these places were the worst of the worst. So I can't predict what we're gonna use, but we're on par for 100 this year. You know, the board felt to keep it at 100. We can reassess come after December and see where we're actually at, but we think we're gonna be on for 100 come December. So. All right, Lynn?
No questions, thank you.
Crystal? Susan?
No questions.
Michael?
No questions.
Robert?
All set.
Catherine? Edwina? Jennifer?
All set.
Patriotic purposes.
So between the tariffs and the fact that it's a 250th anniversary of independence, the cheapest we can get fireworks for is $25,000. So, you know, obviously we weren't gonna take it out, but whatever everybody wants to do, that's, if we want it, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's really, it's a black and white number, there's no negotiation, there's no one that really does fireworks, the pool is small. And really, it's gonna be a decision at town meeting, if they wanna hear the boom, they have to pay.
Such a liability to their insurance is
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, and just on a side note, not really relative to the amount, the contractor's asking to push back some of the, what do you say, handicap parking spaces?
Yeah, it's the parking and where the vendors set up for the food. If we move the boundary back, they can go to a bigger shell and get back to the bigger, older, better
So it'd
fireworks.
be more exciting for people that are there, just with no extra cost, just moving the parking line back. So, that's just another sidebar.
Okay. Lynn?
To check into drones?
No.
Now,
They're way more expensive.
Crystal?
Way more expensive.
Susan?
This is, I think this is great celebration, and there's so many people
Yeah.
that enjoy that, the cost, the drones, I just think would be through the roof for price. So, yeah, I think it's, no questions.
Okay. Michael? Robert?
No, also.
Catherine? Edwina?
So my only question is, I'm sure this has been asked and answered many times, but because I'm new, I want to be able to answer it. Why does Freedom not participate in any of these costs? I have to lay these.
That's a great question. We've just thrown that around amongst ourselves, and it's a town of Ossipee park, it's a town of Ossipee event. Could we ask them to pay for it? But they would say, why would we pay for it? We can go there for free, meaning it's open to the public. We don't require if we made you get in using the town sticker or something, like an enforcement,
Yeah.
I know, that would be the only way. Other than that,
It just might be because costs are raising
Yeah.
so much that it's possible we may not have them at all. So is there
Right.
something you can help us with? I
yeah.
don't know.
Even a polite request.
I mean, we can, the board and I, Kyle's here, we could talk Monday and have Matt send out, I mean, it's not a bad idea, see what they say, yeah.
Do we have any numbers?
Yeah, right, that's the word.
Do we have any like historical numbers on how many people from Freedom versus Ossipee come to this? Anything like that?
The voting alone would be tough to
Yeah.
figure that out.
The voting is different. I mean, if they're changing the type of shells they use, as someone who in the past used to go by boat out at the head of the main lake, they weren't high enough in the air a lot of years to really see the display as well as they can see it when you're in Constitution Park. So that's something, maybe that'll change with what they're talking about, the type of ordinance they're gonna use now. Might be, something you can see better from out there.
Yeah, they would go higher, which is why the boundary
That
is
might
that.
make Freedom more willing to contribute based on that part of it. But there's been some years that it's been so low that you can barely see it over the tree line from Long Sand. It all depends on the year, but I think it makes sense for us to ask Freedom if they're willing.
There's no harm.
We were surprised last night that Effingham was willing to get back involved in the cost of Ossipee Lake Dam.
We'll see. We'll see.
You definitely have people gotta pay.
I don't have any questions.
Just bear with me, I want to put a reminder in my phone and make sure I follow through on that.
Okay, treasurer.
We just flat funded, selectmen are flat funding all the elected positions.
Lynn?
No questions, thank you.
Crystal? Susan?
No questions.
Michael?
No questions.
Robert?
Also.
Catherine? Edwina?
I'm good.
Jennifer?
All set.
And let's see, welfare department.
Everybody's favorite topic usually.
Level funded, with the cut last year, and over the last couple of years, we just level funded what we have.
Yeah, we were 50, if you recall,
Yeah, we
not
were-
2 or 3 years ago, and it's
Right.
been whittled down, so we just kept it, that's what the voters voted for, so.
Lynn?
No questions, thank you.
Crystal?
No.
Susan?
The low number, is that because there's not that many people applying?
No, last budget season, some of you may not have been here, I couldn't show you what was in it, but I brought a pack and I can get it from Sam for the future, and just put it on the table. And you're gonna see the number of people that come in, but then don't follow through. Because once they're given the legal documents that say you have to do this, and then they leave it and they leave. So-
Especially when they find out that if they have property, we have to put a lien on
Right.
it by RSA.
By
That's usually a
RSA.
deal breaker for people.
So they just don't follow through, people come in, they just don't follow through. They don't wanna deal with the process, but just to segue again, we're very generous with welfare indirectly through outside agencies. I think we give, if you wanna include schools out, $180,000 a year through outside support, so. You may only see 6,000 here, but in reality, we're probably close to 200,000 going to welfare.
Okay, Michael?
Got my curiosity with the lien. Super quick question. If they're utilizing the system and you put a lien on their property, say they graduate out of the system, they don't need it anymore, they don't utilize the funds, is that to recoup funds?
Yep.
Yep,
Okay.
that's state law.
And I'm guessing it's a percentage of whatever they had.
It's whatever the
entitled
amount
to.
is.
It's whatever, with some interest, it can
Yeah.
accumulate if it's 10 or 20 years, but
Gotcha.
it's based on what they took.
I'm good.
Okay, Robert?
I'm all good.
Catherine? Edwina?
No question.
Jennifer?
No questions.
That's a lot of fun.
You can have a record here. Don't screw it up, everybody.
Wow, look at this, we're out of here before 7.
It'll be the shortest one ever, Joe.
Okay, next week is Selectman's Office, Police Department, Special Duty, Dog Officer, Insurance, Ambulance, and Revenues and Warrant Articles, and Water and Sewer.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
We won't be out by 7 next week, that's for sure.
Okay, so, other than that, does the public have anything they'd like to ask?
I do, Al Simmer. I just wanted to ask about the video. Or is it a video or an audio recording that the town's gonna be?
From Monday?
For the town meeting?
What Joe
What
Deegan
Joe's does, is it, do they keep the recordings? Is it a
Joe
recording?
doesn't do a video.
He does the
just-
sound system.
He does it's the sound system that he sets up, the
Is-
microphones.
Is it recorded?
I don't think so. No, it's not, I don't think that's.
Kelly left?
I was just wondering about that.
The Honorable Ed Comeau records it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering about Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's stuff, because he does it for donations.
Yes.
Okay, so, big difference.
But I don't think so, I don't think so.
And, so I did want to bring up that last week I brought up how much land is in conservation. So I checked. So we have 13% of our land in conservation, 5,886 acres, according to DRA. Now, held in current use, we have 24,200 acres, which is 53% of the town. So 53, and, so that's 66% of the town is in some kind of conservation. And current use, do we know that everybody is actually following through with what they're supposed to for
Oh,
current
yeah.
use?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just checking, because that's a lot, 53%. It's 24,000 acres, I mean.
So, Mr. Chairman, can I just answer one last thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, yeah, you're correct on conservation, there's zero benefit to the town, but if Governor John Lynch, many years ago, did a whole study on current use, you can actually find it online, where he laid out the cost-benefit analysis of current use versus not current use. And according to him, between the land use change tax and the timber tax of 10% on only intent to cuts, a municipality actually will benefit more so with those revenues coming in than actually taxing that vacant land. Because it's just vacant land, it doesn't have the same value as a developed lot with a house.
Right.
So you can read that, it's online.
Right,
You just
and
search it.
I understand, it's not
Yeah.
conservation either, it can
Correct.
always be turned into
Correct.
developable land. So, I just wanted to bring up, I didn't know what it was last week, so I was gonna give you the numbers, this is what it is,
Yeah.
as of right now, 2024.
Basically, current use was set up to be an avenue where people that have families that have large tracts of land can hold on to their land without having to pay absorbent amount of taxes.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But they're not changing it, it's staying the way it is. It's,
Correct.
and a lot of it's wetland too, which has
Yes.
little to no value. But
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up because I
but
asked the
the
question.
advantage to it, like Jonathan said, is when they sell it,
Right.
they get this 10% penalty that goes to the town.
And as long as it's in current use, then people can use it public, is that?
Can't hear
If
you.
the land is in current use,
I
it is,
couldn't hear you.
it is open, it is actually open to the public. It cannot be posted, no trespassing.
I'll just add, there's two versions of current use.
Yeah.
There's what Joe said, which is unfettered access with minor restrictions. And then there's the recreational version, which you get an additional 20% discount, which you can't have any restrictions. So,
Okay, so, and the one with restriction, is the restriction, they have to stay away from the property, the house?
they can post a curtailage around the home, you can restrict ATVs, those kind of things, but you can't restrict general access to the land when you're under recreational current use.
Because isn't there something, you can't fire a weapon within such distance of a...
While hunting.
300 feet of
While hunting.
occupied dwelling.
Okay, the meeting was almost over. I'll
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Right, I understand that, 300 feet.
Correct.
Yeah, 300 feet of an
But
occupied
but
dwelling.
that's while hunting, not target shooting, there's a
Yeah.
distinct difference.
Oh, I absolutely understand the difference.
My computer needed a restart with an update right in the perfect time for it, but I was able to pull up the insurance rates, and if you want them, I have the more formal version. You want the town's portion or the total cost?
For the town, it's gonna be an 80-20 split, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 80-20 split, that's easy enough.
But that's only on new employees.
Correct.
What do you
Going
mean?
back maybe 8 years, people have been hired
Yeah.
years ago maybe, something
There
like
were,
that.
some of the old
Legacy
legacy
employees.
employees, when they started, were and are paying as little as 2% of the cost of the.
So it's 2%, I think, 5, 10, right, and then 20?
I know I'm at 20, so I
Yeah.
don't know when. I can tell you that.
So, at least.
So as they retire out,
Yeah.
all new hires are 20%.
Okay, all right, sure.
So on the, and I had to use the calculator because when Health Trust does this, they bill us monthly, and these are the quotes. So I'm going to give you the full annualized amount. So the single plan total cost is $16,464. 80% of that is $13,171. Makes sense. It's about double that for a two-person plan at $32,928. 80% of that's $26,342. Family plan jumps up to a whopping $44,460. 80% of that is $35,568.
A lot of money.
And in partial good news, the board made a decision after looking into it. We can offer more plans that are less expensive, and starting January, is it already 10 now?
January, yeah.
Starting January 1, we're going to offer this is obviously the Cadillac plan. We're going to offer lower tier plans in hopes that people will find it beneficial to save their household money, but hopefully we can save the taxpayers money if people downgrade their plan.
Yeah, and they might have another family member with insurance.
In that, yeah, I mean, that we have a small number, maybe one or two, that use their spouse's insurance for their household. Maybe if they have a lower cost option, other people will take it. I mean, all we can do is offer it and hope, but.
You go into an HSA plan, deductible?
I don't think the town would, we haven't talked about the town doing it, but somebody can do it through their own financial institution, and I would highly recommend it because the deductible on like the lowest cost plan is $3,000 individual, $9,000 family,
Yeah.
with the max out of pocket of $5,000 and $10,000. So if you fund it for most of that, then you know you're not going to have a catastrophic financial event. But if you don't, it could hurt.
Yeah.
And maybe in the future, if we get more sophisticated, like I know in other bigger towns sometimes, they incentivize you to take the cheaper plan
Yeah,
by
that's what-
partially funding an HSA. I've done that in the private sector.
Yeah, in the private sector, that's
Yeah.
what a lot of them do.
Yep, so,
And
you know.
It just gets people to move there. The other thing that a lot of private sector things do is offer an opt-out.
We do.
Yeah, you do offer an opt-out?
Mhm. Yep.
Sometimes that's just enough to push on your spouse's plan.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you know, I wouldn't be against evaluating that because it's only $2,000 a year, so it's not that much incentive necessarily. You know, there's towns that offer a lot more than that. And
Yeah.
if we can get them off health insurance, obviously that's
Right,
a
and for
huge
cheaper
net
rate,
savings.
cheaper to the town, it makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, just curious.
No, those are great questions.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, motion to adjourn will be in order.
I move that we adjourn.
Second. We get a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
6:57.
Maple cookies over there, if anybody would like one.
Hey, I think it's gonna be a while.
I